Good evening, Miami. This is your very famous and addicted to African American porn news anchor, Tom Bradshaw, with my equally fake co-anchor who watches the porn with me quite regularly in the break room, Connie Lopez.
Buenas noches, Miami. And thank you, Tom, for your usual telling all my business to the public. Shout out to xvideo.com and Pornhub, baby. One day, I'ma quit this shit, and y'all gon' catch me on the hand up and flex up.
Anyway, tonight we have a News One exclusive segment in the black community yet again, with a special focus on crime, rampant homosexuality amongst black men, low-class hood rat women, and commentary from any other fucked up looking black people we can find to keep white-created stereotypes about blacks alive in America.
Yes, man. We always had the highest ratings when we go to the ghetto. We do a great job at programming the minds of the slaves. I'm ready to roll when you are, man.
On tonight's segment, we have our very sexy and big booty only black news anchor at the station, Lakeisha, in the rough and tough streets of Opalaka, pushing our evil agenda. Okay, Kiki, do your thing, girl.
Thanks, Matt. I'm here with a lovely, strong-faced transsexual Shaquoia, who is waiting on his dope-dealing boyfriend to pick him up at the bus stop. He's on the DL, as black people say in these parts. Tell me, Shaquoia, when did you realize you wanted to be a woman?
First of all, girl, I see you work for the news, but you don't watch it. I'm a woman, baby. I just paid the last installment to get my coochie live and full of fat. Don't sleep.
Yeah, okay, whatever, girl. But it's kind of delusional to tell yourself you're a woman just 'cause you play dress up and change your voice. Don't you think so, Shaquoia?
I always knew I was a girl and liked boys since I was 4 years old. And stay playing with blonde hair, blue-eyed Barbie that ain't look nothing like me and fucked up my self-perception.
So you're saying that at 4 years old, you were sexually attracted to boys because homosexuality, by definition, is a person's sexual orientation to the same sex. So you knew you wanted to have sex with boys for the rest of your life in pre-K, Shaquoia?
No, bitch. I'm saying that I always felt like a girl on the inside. And now that them pedophile homo white men's in Washington made it legal for me to live in my life, and anybody even think about trying a girl, I can get the law on their ass. Shout out to poster boy Obama, though.
Okay, girl. One last question. Your delusion is getting boring. Why is it that homosexual people expect everyone to agree with their lifestyle choices and label everyone who doesn't agree as homophobic? Because let's cut the bullshit, Shaquoia. If it was natural, you wouldn't need to dress like a woman and get surgery and try to convince everybody else that you're normal.
The gay rights movement just like the civil rights movement for black people. As far as having haters, gay people still getting killed for being gay and discriminated against. So we just stand for the same things Martin Luther King did. Queens got dreams too. And besides, being a black woman always been in style. I know you are scandal.
Alright, Matt, back to you and your racist commentary. I'm sure white America is waiting.
Wow, thank you, Shaquem, for your explicit portrayal on the fucked up mentality of homos in the ghetto. White America, I don't know about you, but I can't wait to play golf this weekend with my buddies and have good laughs about how superior we are to black men when you have Shaquems on TV making black men look weak. Back to you, Keisha.
I'm here with drug dealer and local Liberty City rapper Cujo, who's known to black people in the ghetto for his songs, These Crackers Can't Catch a Nigga, and I Love Me Some Hood Bitches. So tell me, Cujo, how many times have you been to jail and gotten shot?
I just got out the county last week for a little weed possession. That ain't nothing though. Nigga ain't never been shot, but I be busting at niggas.
So, Cujo, what can you tell white America on camera to make them feel like you're a piece of shit, to justify why they oppress your people?
I still like this. Cracker be boy, you know what I'm saying? Ain't shit popping in the bird, so you know every day in the streets like a movie out here. They be needing that entertainment. That's why they white kids love rap music. They ain't trying to live that life, but the hood culture popping right now. All these crackers biting.
So, are you saying that white people are racist because they know things about the greatness of black people that they have been working around the clock for generations to make black people think and feel that they're beneath them to hide that truth, Cujo?
Yeah, something like that.
Sorry, Matt, this one is a little bit too real. I need time to find another screw up. Back to you.
It's quite alright, Keisha. Antoine did great. He looks like he smokes weed all day and sells drugs in front of the gas station 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. White people could care less about his honest babbling. Back to you.
Hello, white America, and the frustrated black people sitting at home watching this news special, shaking their heads in frustration and disappointment. I'm back with local bartender Lala. Lala, please indulge white America by describing how many bastard children do you have running around in your slum apartment?
I know all my baby daddy's home, girl. Don't hate, cause you ain't getting no dick. And for the record, I only got 6, and all my kids stay in Jordans and Coogee.
Okay, whatever, girl. So, Lala, people, white people specifically, really enjoy trashing black single mothers in your circumstance and wash their hands from their contribution as to why women like you are so historically fucked up because of their demented need to create surrounding circumstances that directly affect black people's lives for the worst. How does that make you feel?
It don't bother me that much. I blame my baby daddies for being in and out of jail and not being there for their kids. But I love me some Kim K and Amber Rose, even though Amber kinda black though. All I need is to get my followers up on the gram and Snap and take more photo shoots with my booty oiled up to have me and my kids, well mostly me, living large.
So, are you saying, Lala, that your plan is to act like a prostitute on social media in hopes that a simp will sponsor you and fly you all around the world while you leave your kids with a family member that feels sorry for them and doesn't want them to end up in foster care just because you're selfish and irresponsible, Lala?
Yeah, something like that. Hey, shout out to my auntie Kilo. She holding them down right now.
This was gold. Back to you, Matt, and whack-ass Connie, that is just sitting there with little to no contribution to the segment.
Thank you, Kiki and Latoya. It never gets old to see black women who want to be white with blonde hair wigs and colored contacts that feel entitled to be lazy and irresponsible because their ancestors were hard-working slaves and subjected to rape by evil white men such as myself for reasons that are too creepy and weird to disclose on air. Shout out to the Illuminati. Back to you, Keisha.
Hello, white America, and I'm back, and it is now dark, as you can see, and these merciless crackers at the station still got me in the hood interviewing niggas when I should be home in my lavish apartment watching Love and Hip Hop. This is the last nigga that I'm finna interview. I'm here with Neff from around the way that flagged me down for camera time. So Neff, please make this a quick but entertaining to white America
Conclusion, to add to the weekly collection of making y'all niggas in the hood look like you still living on the plantation.
You know what's sad? Is that sisters like you think they see you differently because you try to talk like food with no seasoning to make them feel more comfortable while you sacrifice your comfort. You come here every week and interview the most screwed up black people you can find. Why is that?
Because black people are the most entertaining people on the planet, and everybody knows that white people hate y'all niggas more than anybody else, and they get turned on by feeling a false sense of power, and the higher the ratings, the bigger my check.
You never ask yourself why white people are so hateful? You never ask yourself why they have convinced everybody all over this planet to be like them? You gotta research, sister. Not too long ago, they were selling bleaching soaps and creams, showing white kids rubbing down that shit on black ones. The evidence is there.
Evidence of what exactly? There is nothing out here that they don't want to be out here, my sister. Don't get it twisted. I peep the game. In every state in the South, you can find numerous plantations that are now museums, and they encourage black people to feel fucked up about allowing themselves to be slaves. I'm just trying to live better than they did. Don't knock my hustle.
You the typical coon in a suit that white people use as a rebuttal when they getting checked on their savagery and attempts to make us look savage when they say, well, it's been documented Africans enslaved their own people for profit. I guess you be fist pumping with them when they having they schizo episodes.
I surely do, cause quite honestly, all I care about is myself, and for white people to treat me better than they treat y'all niggas, with no college education or skills outside of smoking weed, taking insecure pictures online, and acting like oversexed gorillas on television with non-existent music careers.
You think you better than the drug dealers and strippers, huh? But you on the same wagon. I hope you wake up one day and realize they started getting dogs in the crib because they couldn't keep niggas as pets no more. Shout out to black people all over the world that love God and love themselves and are healthy mind, body, spirit, and soul. Come check out the Metu Netzer Center in Carroll City, 555 Northwest 183rd Street by Jerk Chicken Kitchen. It's great for black people that's trying to learn about who they are and where they come from. And y'all stop watching this poison. Peace and love, family.
This was Lakeisha Johnson coming to you from Okalaka in Northwest Miami-Dade, where all the real niggas be. Back to you, Matt, and whack-ass Connie. Good night, America. Well, we could have done without that last no-job having-ass Negro girl. But white people are so ridiculously ignorant, everything she said will sound like gibberish to them anyway. This has been Matt and my whack-ass co-host Connie for the nightly news. Please don't change the channel. We will be in the pork and beans in 30 minutes interviewing niggas that witnessed a drive-by shooting. Good night.
Mwah. Buenas noches.